I'm not even gonna go with the broadsword today. Oh, shit. Wait. What? You mean I'm forced to have the broadsword? Oh. Okay. So I don't even start with that rusty old sword anymore. We have to have the broadsword. Well, now that's a whole nother issue. Because I would much rather have the, the shitty rusty sword than this thing. It's just too slow. Okay. Let's go all skills. Well, I tried to roll underneath him. Oh, right. Because you can't chain roll. Okay, well, we got a carrot. Watch me not get a single skill. I could. That's actually what got us the last time there. Okay, what do we get? Just an amethyst. I guess I gotta remember I can also block and stuff like that. Okay. Electric whip. Yes! Okay. We don't do any damage, but that's okay. I feel like they may have nerfed the whip. That's okay. The whip is amazing. Whip is love. Whip is life. And I guess I'm gonna go start speccing into damage here. Because we definitely need the, definitely need the damage upgrade to bypass a lot of this. I think the whip also has a... Ow, come on! That's one thing I don't like about this game, going up ladders when you're just trying to dodge back and forth. I almost kind of wish, I don't know. I don't know what would be a good way of doing it. Okay, so lightning bolt, blood shield. Blood shield would be nice, but not that useful. Bow and infinite arrows. Yeah, let's get the bow and infinite arrows over the... Yeah, over frost blast and whatever. Probably should have checked that first. Alright. Gotta remember, bow and infinite arrows isn't actually that shitty. Yeah, still no skills yet. Okay. Well, that's okay. I kind of wish with the bows you could actually... like, aim them to some degree. I guess it would be, like, really powerful, but still. Okay. But, like, it would be nice if you could, like, shoot up and down at targets. Okay, well, at the very least, we get the stun grenade, which is handy. Now, is there anything that I missed here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Throwing knife. Whatever Yigdar Oris Leox does, but we don't have enough money for it, even if I wanted to. Let's see. There's something, Hapu would do, Hapu? Whatever the developers of Risk of Rain would do. Make another one. I like Risk of Rain, but at this point it's old and it's broken, and there are kind of better games out there, kind of not. I mean, honestly, if, like, the guys that made this game started taking, Risk of Rain style upgrades and throwing them in, I would be more than happy. I like the trait system, don't get me wrong, but it'd be nice if there's a little bit more, like, interesting stuff along the way. I mean, we'll get there, I'm sure, but it would be neat if you picked up, like, boots of triple jump or something like that. Because, like, I like Risk of Rain, don't get me wrong, but, it's been a long time since Risk of Rain was, it's been a long time since... Ow, whoa. Okay, this is inconvenient. Never mind. Thank you, leeches. I was worried about that for a second. I like Risk of Rain a lot, but, you know, at this point there's a ton of other roguelikes out there that aren't terrible. Like, I guess none that actually fit the exact classification, which is both kind of nice and kind of frustrating. Because I really loved Risk of Rain, and I'd love to play it again, but I don't really feel like playing it solo and everybody I know to play with. Either doesn't have a microphone, doesn't want to do YouTube stuff, or hates the game, so it's just kind of like, eh. Plus, honestly, the gameplay is kind of stale. It's mostly just run around and shoot. I guess there's kind of a high skill cap, but a lot of it is just maneuverability. Whereas, like, this one, for example, is very, very, I guess, ow, upfront and honest about the high skill cap, comparatively. Thank you, leeches. You guys are seriously helpful. Okay. I don't know. I guess I just would prefer sequels as opposed to, expansion content after a certain point. Don't get me wrong. There's benefits to both, but still. Seriously, these leeches are kind of incredibly— ow! Oh, we were hitting the wrong guy. I was trying to hit the bird, but there's no way of targeting it. That's one problem with the whip. It's single target only. And I ate that one. Right in the face. Well, whatever. So you can roll and you can use a skill. Okay, so this looks like another room that can kill me. If I'm not careful. I'm just gonna hang out here for a moment. Okay. Luckily, every enemy I hit explodes upon death, which means I can't die. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Carrot. And hello, whatever this is. Spiteful Sword. Hey. Okay. Let's grab that. And we're alive. We are still alive. Ow. That was a bad. That was a scary bad. Okay. I don't really want the blood shield. Blood shield does not actually— well, it has a damage bonus, but I'm not entirely sure if it does what I think it does. Eh, whatever. Okay. Oh. This was the elite dungeon. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, it's a Assault Shield 3, not a Blood Shield. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, life is good. I got plenty of potions still. Just gotta make sure I don't get one shot. Okay, there we go. And life is good. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to come back around so I can stomp them. The stomp may be my favorite feature in this game, or at least kind of like mild quality of life things. I hate roguelikes where going down always sucks. I get looking at you, Risk of Rain, actually. Ow. Thought I was gonna be able to stun lock him, but no dice. Risk of Rain always had the worst handling of verticality I'd seen comparatively. I don't know. It was kind of hit and miss, but it's just like, oh, you're trying to go vertically through— ow! Whoa! Okay, we heal. That guy sucks. Okay, there we go. Scary, but I still have a healing potion, which is good. Okay. Oh, treasure chests. I like me some treasure chests. Okay, and we get a regular grenade. 149 damage, poisons the victim. And a swarm of biters crawls from your victims. Let's pick it up. Do we want to do it instead of the horizontal turret? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. The immediacy is nice. The AoE is going to be nice. And since it poisons the target, it will be useful against the boss. That might not be a good idea, but still. I'm just figuring it'll be helpful against birds if I have to deal with them. Oop. Yeah, it doesn't do as much damage as I would like, though. That's the one negative effect. I guess if I had pumped a bunch of points into skill, it would have actually been useful. Oh, shoot. Like I said, if those guys actually gave stat points, I'd 100% be down for fighting them. Oh, hi. That was quite the distance. Okay. Well, at least we can hurt him bad. Just, you know, go the other direction for a moment. Thank you very much. Okay. Was I even in range there? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, well that's fine. There we go. I love getting the grenade over them. I'm glad of the fact that well, one, we don't take falling damage. That would have been a problem there. Yeah, this actually looks like the way down. All right, how are we gonna fight the boss again? I'm not sure. Yeah, Black Bridge. Weird, because we did the double ramparts last time, so why is it? I don't know. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so we've got the Spiteful Sword, but not enough cells to afford it. Oh, that's okay. It's part of the reason why I'm doing this, even though there's only one boss available. It's nice to be able to, have a bunch of weapons going into the full version. As long as they don't, wipe out my save file, I could care less. I mean, I could actually care less. I couldn't care less, too. I don't know. Whatever. Words. Okay, so I don't have a... Oh, right. Interesting point. Okay. Let's see. Grenade. Okay. Yeah, so I can stack a bunch of poison on him. Doesn't do as much damage as I'd like, though. Ow. Stunned myself. Yeah, that doesn't poison him either. I think they reduced his damage AoE aura a fair bit, which is nice. Unfortunately, I just don't do damage here. Well, that's okay. Sorta. He can kill me with one hit. One thing I don't like about this boss. He does damage for days. Okay. Oop. But it is very slow. Oh, that's weird. Okay. He's going into that mode. It's when he starts jumping. That's when we have problems. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know if they reduced, I don't know if they reduced, weapon drops or something like that, but I've only been finding, like, T1 weapons here, which is brutal. And we do, like, no damage. Jesus, we've only done a third of his health. Okay. I'm just gonna wait as this slowly hurts him. So the poison damage was not worth it the slightest. I guess I really shouldn't have expected more. Okay. Well. Oh. Tried to roll into him. Almost died there, probably. Ow, ow, ooh, 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 ow. And we're dead. Frickin' one-shot Wanderbots. At least we get a Blood Sword 1. Only it did, you know, damage. Yeah, unfortunately... So I was getting a lot of flack for this, but, oh right, Blood Sword does this beautiful bleeding effect. You know, I might commit to the Blood Sword a bit more than I have. It doesn't do the biggest base damage, but it does more like so much stackable poison damage, it might be a good idea. But yeah, so since this is a RPG with like stat inflation and stuff like that, we're running into a we're gonna run into a problem here, kind of inevitably, where this game needs to be balanced better, because I mean we've already. That run was a great example. We had, like, a decent weapon, but we just did so little damage that it's like, kind of what's the point? And it's brutal trying to play that because, you know, there's going to be a lot of runs there where pure skill isn't going to do you any good. And like, I know I could boost my health a little bit. And I should. Absolutely should. I feel like stat blocks have kind of dropped off the map here. But like, a boss fight that either like 1 or 2 shots you doesn't, I don't know. I guess it's kind of, it makes sense that like, yeah, you have so many tools to not take damage here. Why do you take damage? But it's still kind of hard to expect, you know, players to get into this sort of thing, and not take damage at least once. Okay, cells. Oh, cells and gold without needing to be in range. That's kind of helpful. Let's save it up, though. Let's see if I can get that, like, heart thing. But yeah, I know I need more health for the boss. It's just the boss himself is, I mean... The problem is the boss would probably still one-shot me as I currently am. It would be a close call. But like, I don't know. I guess just in any situation, like if you haven't gotten any health upgrades, it feels weird. What? I was within range? I guess I was like right next to him and stuff like that. Oh, right. Oh, I did damage to it. That's interesting. But like, say if you never got the health pickup ever, you'd be screwed on that boss. I mean, you might be able to do it if you're lucky. Okay, let's get rid of the shield. I mean, you wouldn't be, like, fully screwed, but it's just rough. I don't know. Balancing issues on games like this are kind of a hard thing. And, like, part of this is I'm going into it with the perspective of, like, yeah, I could actually get to the point where I could fight that boss with, like, a fork and kill him eventually. If I spent enough time and energy and, like, effort. Let's see, you can open up the sarcophagus. Up above the shop. Really? Okay, what's this do? Saves your life once, does not work against curses. Oh! So that's what that does. Useful. I don't think I can open this one up. Yeah, not this one. The sarcophagi have to be rubbed and stuff like that, because you can't attack them or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think this game's downfall is going to be issues with balancing. I can see a lot of people loving it regardless, and like I've got a lot of comments from people being like, you're just not good enough to enjoy this. And it's like, I play like dozens of games. I'm not bad at them. I'm just not like totally amazing and stuff like that. And if the skill bar is set so freaking high... Oh, we do have this that I missed along the way. If the skill bar is set so high that, like, only, like, maybe a small fraction of the player base is ever going to be able to beat it, that's bad. That's going to be real bad. Yeah. It's kind of like Enter the Gungeon, actually. I would definitely put it in the same vein, though I think Enter the Gungeon's easier to balance. Sort of. This one is just, stat inflation either means you're going to have a great run or real bad run. I was kind of talking about this last time with, like, the weapon levels. I like the fact that there are weapon levels, but the fact that it kind of feels like you should have, like, a level 2 weapon plus for fighting the boss. And if you're stuck with, like, a level 1 weapon, it's like, ow, how do I deal with that? And, like, getting these, like, little upgrades definitely do not make the difference. Okay, what do we do? I don't really care about the shield. I guess I'll just keep pumping points into the third heal. Okay, inflicts a critical blow if you've been hurt recently. Well, I mean, honestly, the throwing knife is totally useless, so I'll just try out both for the time being. But yeah, I would definitely put Gungeon in the same field, where it's like, it's not a bad game and it's not necessarily impossible, but it's so, like, unapproachably difficult that most people are never even gonna bother to get, like, most people are never even gonna bother to get, like, past the 3rd level. Which, I guess has some appeal. But, like, I don't know. When my gold standard is Dark Souls for balance and a game comes off as just being more punishing than that, I don't know. Feels like needs a bit of a tweak. Yeah, part of the reason I want to try this is because it's fast as shit. The Spiteful Sword might not be the best one. Might not be that fast actually. Yeah, I think I might still use the Blood Sword. The Blood Sword has its detractions, but that bleed stacking effect. If I can stun grenade the boss and then just sit there wailing on him, we could actually be in a really good position. Probably just closed. Then again, I don't give a shit. That's an elite enemy. The other thing would be the other thing is the elite enemies definitely need work. They are not fun to fight, and they're not challenging. They're just tough. Well, I don't know. They have tons of HP, and it's kind of like guaranteed damage, because like the archer especially, hard as hell to like dodge over and woo. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. If I just hang out right here. There we go. Okay, didn't die. Ah! There's another one. Let's heal up. That got really risky. Real fast. I can't believe I lived. Okay. There we go. That was scary. The elite enemies were buffed. The zombies are a new thing they added. Like, I don't mind the zombies, but I feel like, the elite enemies are just impossible to, like, go after. Let's see, sturdy shield. Okay, here's the question. Okay, so we're gonna grab the Spiteful Sword. The bleed effect would be nice, but the flat damage is that much of a difference. This kind of goes back to the complaint of the weapon levels here. I want to compare them for a second. So the Spiteful Sword does 315, 566 damage per second. I don't actually know how that works necessarily, but the Blood Sword just does straight up significantly less damage. And I'd actually like to use the Blood Sword right now, but because of the weapon level system, it's just kind of like, I can't. It's an issue with like a Borderlands-style weapon system where it's like, you play the game for like hours and hours and hours, and you just may never find the thing you're looking for, which is kind of really rough to deal with. And a lot of games suffer now from that design. I thought I was going to smash him in the face. And I mean, I guess if 2K can't solve the problem, then I shouldn't have too high of expectations for anything else, but still. Let's see, have I ever played Dwarf Fortress? Yes, I've played Dwarf Fortress. I'm so bad at it. Like, I tried playing Dwarf Fortress's single-player mode. Or not, like what is it called? Adventure mode? It was bad, suffice to say. Wow, those carrots heal you for a ton. Okay. I wish I could hit that bat below, but that's okay. Let's keep going down. Hello! Ooh! We got a turret. Okay. Yeah, the turrets are definitely worth their weight in gold, comparatively. Oh, what? Well, I guess the crit damage for getting hurt... What was that? That was weird. That was really weird. Okay. Love the fact that you can ground stomp and it totally just avoids damage that you could take. Okay, okay, so I've got a horizontal turret up here. I think I can reach it. I don't think there's anything in my way. Correction, there is. Son of a... Let's see if there's like a... anything destructible along the way. I really do not feel confident about fighting the boss, as I currently am. Well, I guess I can just farm souls and call it a day. Well, I guess one way or another, it's about time for Factorio, so I guess I can just keep going, call that good enough. Yeah, it's weird. In the previous version, we had, we could go to the ramparts, but now we're only going to the Black Bridge. I wonder if it was a bug. Because I'd rather be able to go through the ramparts multiple times. And they have done an absolutely brilliant job with the art in this game, though. I can't deny that. Everything looks good. The rolling, the movement, the special effects, so on and so forth. It's just the, the difficulty. I am going to be complaining about it for a while. Okay. So, comment on low percentage gamers getting past a certain point compared to Gungeon. Okay. Interesting, I can slow him down. Okay, defense breached. Oh, he like stuns me for a moment. Okay. Because I've got a shit shield. Okay, well that's rough. I also really hate the damage aura. It's just garbage. But yeah, here's another point of the gear system. I have an inferior shield, I guess. Isn't this the sturdy shield? And we're dead. No, we're not dead. Seriously, I have 138 health and he still one-shots me. I mean, admittedly that's only one health upgrade, but considering I only got like 3 upgrades this entire run, this feels a bit cheap to me. But yeah, so I've got an inferior shield, and I get stunned because apparently the shield I found on the first level is too inferior to fight the first level boss. And we're dead. Damn it! I mean, maybe they actually made this guy ridiculously hard. Now that I'm thinking about it, they might have actually made this guy ridiculously hard for the demo. And we'll have to see how that, like, everything pans out for further runs. Because, yeah, who knows? They might have actually just made all of this, like, much harder, to punish players playing ahead of time so that so they're stuck permanently. Which actually makes a lot of sense. God, I love the daggers. I really wish I'd find them more often. They're great. Unfortunately, they're still trash, and it's annoying. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, yeah. I will keep complaining about this until these things get fixed, or until I get bored of it, just because, like, balance is such an important thing for me. And I understand, like, why Gungeon is super, like, upfront and honest about its difficulty, and that's part of the reason why, like, I have a harder time of saying it, because, like, I feel like Nuclear Throne's maybe a little bit more balanced. Same thing with Binding of Isaac, though I guess Binding of Isaac's a bit easier. But I guess I will say stuff like Gungeon feels like inherently fair. Being one-shot, even with, like, a health upgrade, feels wrong to me. On such a, like, beefy boss. I don't know. Whatever. I still love this game, don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna be like, there are things that need to be fixed, and I will keep talking about them until they're fixed. Or until people are sick of it, and I'm sick of it, and whatever. Anyway, let's go.